What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep poised. Hold up. Real short, real stout, no tea.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs. Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be William Matson. And he deals. Just missed. Matson measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. In time to Bush, 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Mitch Jett. This one in the air right field. Suzuki on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throw to first. That's out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, number 70. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. There's the strike at the knees. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. His 9th homer of the year, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Termarr Johnson now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Celestino. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made him
swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. And strike 2. That just misses, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. On the ground to third. In time to Bush, and that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Whitaker. And a foul ball left side. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki makes the catch. 2 down. William Matson, the next Pirate to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Line to left. Mullins makes the grab, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Mitch Jeb. Jeb goes 6'1", 23 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Next offering is down low. Swings through that. The 1-2. And another ball. Hit in the air, left field. Mullins makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Now back, the right field.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. There's 2 away. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two outs. Got it by him for the K. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Termarr Johnson. And the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gilberto Celestino. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That's in there.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Whitaker in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Paul Smart. There's the strike. On the ground to the left, Swanson. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, William Matson, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jed stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Edge of the zone, call the strike. 1-1. And a good eye there.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the first baseman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And he takes a strike. And that one missing low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field. Mullins in pursuit. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Termarr Johnson. And it stays fair.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the third baseman, Tyler Whitaker. Left field. Mullins pulls it in on the run, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now the catcher up to hit, Paul Smart. First pitch not close.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
Line drive, base hit. The throw in. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Mark Leiter Jr. taking over.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Pitch. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And the right-hander deals.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Slap the other way, foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Harper now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Just off the outside part of the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bellinger in a full sprint. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Rojas coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. But back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stott throws right, bats left. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a big swing and a miss. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a swing and a miss there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's going to be Scott Welch. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line the other way. That's a fair ball and down the right field line and towards that corner. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runners at the corners, one away. Line to left. Mullins makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's to third. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 minutes. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And down on strikes. 1 away. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Start of the 4th. This is Bryson Stott. And a pitch. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one in the dirt. It's 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. A little bit high. Full count now. On the ground. Durant. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Right side, and that chance handled. And he takes it himself for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Welsh, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now 1-1. They say you win. That misses. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Phillies DH, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today. Manager out of the dugout now. So out of the pen comes the right-hander.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You know how it goes.